Onivia, League of Legends highlights.
Yeah, this is. I think this
the
is
R5 Aatrox.
I don't even mind it in a lot of cases, but playing R5 Aatrox, playing this composition into Fly just a split second earlier. So as Clid, you might go, oh, if only I'd waited just a second. Might have been able to force it regardless as live.
Yeah, he's in a whole host of trouble. Lehens is going to be able to grab that kill. That's just 2v2. As Ruler will be able to grab one back, as Clid's going to turn up as well. Lehens trying to fight this one out, but it's not going to work. And so we trade.
Oh, his Raptors are up. His blue is probably going to get stolen by Dread here. After his first buff also got stolen, just to get the rest of his team ahead. And I think that's also one of the main reasons why when you look at Clid, his stats don't.
W7D4 is going to team up with Clid here, but they're not going to be able to get their smite in position, I don't think, and Dread's going to be able to secure it. It's okay, they're going to try and look for Keen, he's going to flash, but not quite able to get out as W7D4 burning down, Fly off towards the backside, and now he's free hitting. True Shot Barrage misses the rise, and he's the pivotal one here as Rascal flashes away. They dive on top of Leo, and Gen.G are able to make it happen. Now Rascal is fighting against the Lee Sin and just smacks him down. Now Clid looking for this one, ults forward, lands onto 2, Fly gonna be taken down, and Afreeca are shredded.
Horrible for Afreeca. Right, and now you're accelerating Gen.G. Can still find individual kills though, and that's a good way to get back into this game.
Yeah, there's the kickback, looks for W7D4, finds a hula hoop onto himself, but is going to still fall down. Fly picks up that kill. Much needed gold going over to the rise here for Afreeca as Justice Punch looks to turn it onto Afreeca, but Life actually taking a lot of damage. Good avoidance there from Leo, but it means he can't get the autos onto Life. Life will make.
So you need to execute on this.
Yeah, we'll see whether they can actually get in there, and it looks like they're just going to move themselves away. Ruler pops on over the wall, and the Realm Warp is a little bit...
And you lose.
Yeah, if you lose it 5
it's done. Yeah. Now it's not done yet.
Well, Shockwave is going to come through onto Fly. He's still going to try and flash to get out of the way, but he's definitely dead.
So it is done for Fly. Yeah.
Really rough times. Okay, Life looks for the taunt, finds it onto Lehens. As Ruler trying to get some damage back. Not quite in range of the Mystic Shot, but now he is. So Lehens down to 300. Can he actually walk this one out is the question. The answer is probably no, as minions.
Yeah, to get the first turret block. So that's a nice amount of gold, but it is a bot lane outer versus your inner. Oh.
Yeah, Realm Warp is going to move Dread and Fly in there. Now a teleport to answer, and that's another Shockwave to connect onto Fly. Heroic Entrance comes down as well, and goodbye Rise as Keen flashes out of the way of the Haymaker, but he's on top of 4 people and will just be obliterated. A double kill for the Orianna. And Afreeca, this is the fight that you probably didn't want to take. Dread gets out, but you can't say the same for the solo lanes.
And I get it as Afreeca. You need to do something at this point in the game, Atlas, but unfortunately that might have just been it. And I know it feels early to call it with the state of the game as is, but you give up another turret, right? Like that's a mid lane inner that is now given up to Gen.G. Gen.G can go back, spend all this money. Ruler might even be able, with the help of Life and Clid, to pick up something. Oh, I don't love that teleport.
Yeah, Ruler has 0 mana, but yeah, let's see whether Fly can actually try and get the kill here as Keen turns up as well, but he's done this a few times and he just dies, the majority of them, but this is taking a little while longer. W7D4 decides to invest the R button, and now Fly finds himself on the wrong side of this one as well, as this is turning into Fiesta territory, as Fly does do a fair bit of damage, and Life does need to try and keep himself alive. But Lehens is now turned up, and he's also in amongst 3 people, so it's going to be difficult for him to survive. Now Leo turns up, and okay, with the Killer Instinct, going to be able to take down the Volley Bear. And there goes also the Orianna, and maybe, just maybe, this Fiesta does help out Afreeca as Leo gets a triple kill.
Worked out. Awkward scenario there. And then, honestly, I still think that you just give up Clid here, and then you're fine. Because up
you're going to back away from their outer turret towards the top side. This is part of the problem. Gen.G just walk up and take what they want. So it's just too hard with all their buttons available. What does Afreeca do in the face of this comp? So you said that, you know, it might have been too early to call, things like that. Maybe it was too late. As that's a Realm Warp. It's going to deliver everyone in, and Rascal's going to have to flash. I like this decisiveness. Afreeca, like, if they make plays like this onto lone targets, then maybe they can pick their way. Dread moves towards this pit. They pull the Drake out though. So if he wants to steal this, well, he's not going to be able to, as in goes Lehens. They look for BDD. Heroic entrance is fantastic, but now Keen will find the Orianna on the backside, and this is exactly the kind of fight that he wants. But Rascal finds the value. The Kaiser starting to get the work done, though, and maybe he's just fed enough. Keen, a monster as he dives on top and gets the revenge onto Rascal, and that might have been sole point, but this should be Baron.
It's exactly the fight that they have been looking for. That is definitely the Baron. The Realm Walk comes through. And it's the messiness that Afreeca needed. And you see, the moment that front to back structure doesn't exist anymore, it's on the retreat where Gen.G just get blown up. They don't know where Dread is. And Dread's called there to not go for a steal. That probably doesn't work
very effectively. But we just didn't expect it to be able to.
It's like I said, if in front to back you're fine as Gen.G, but when and even in game number 2 there were moments where we're like, are they actually going to pull it off? And this feels similar.
Yeah, it's actually just crazy. I thought that from the laning phase onwards, it was just going to be Gen.G being able to find the advantages that they were looking for.
But considering historically how Gen.G have been in positions like this, and despite being technically still fine, but then not being able to get through it, right? To retake their tempo, to get control of the...
Oh yeah, the True Shot Barrage will steal it. Obviously not going to happen. And it is going to be taken by Leo, but of course they knew that there was no way. He's going to go home. He's going to try and save his inhibitor, but the inhibitor turret's already taken down. BDD's comfortably, and now Leo's going to turn up, and this Baron is dead. It's just gone. Clid's not going to be able to get there in time. Smited down by Dread. Can Afreeca get out now, though, is the question. Is Dread? That safeguard beautifully timed. And now Afreeca are just keeping them at arm's length, and Keen, he doesn't want that at all. He's just going to go in. Heroic entrance comes down, and the Haymaker is massive. Leo surviving, does have his stopwatch, does have his GA. It is going to be a single-man shockwave, but is it actually going to turn the fight is the question. Rascal goes golden. He's trying to be the hero that they need. Is Lehens finally taken down, and Dread's looking to be a hero, but it's not going to be enough. And Leo, killer instinct onto Ruler, but Ruler says, absolutely not, my friend. That is not going to happen. And this time, Keen survives, but the rest of the team do not.
And it's only by their immaculate team fighting that Gen.G are able to claw their way out of what was a horrible situation, and they still lose the
Soul in trade for Baron.
And not even...
Oh my goodness. I'm going to call that a big old whoopsie, as they'll get the Baron.
You better win the game right now, Gen.G.
Yeah.
It's now or never.
Well, Afreeca probably not going to be able to get in here, as there's a Realm Warp. So this Baron might go to Gen.G, but can they win the ensuing fight against this Ocean Soul? As in goes Lehens, looks for his opportunity as Life finds some stunts towards the back line. Keen just healing himself back up. Keep your eye on his health bar, guys, as he does have a stopwatch. Health bar just rocketing towards full again, as Dread going to avoid the Mystic Shot. No one dead on the side of...
No, that's disgusting.
I think Fly naturally gets all of his health back if he takes that at 1 health, you know, like...
Now or never.
Well, let's see whether Dread can actually find the flank. Good vision, as Control Ward is down there. Rascal just moves the Lee Sin out of the way. More vision going to be there. This time Gen.G have done their homework, as Keen spotted as well. This inhibitor is going to fall, as now Rascal has found Dread. Haymaker not going to quite find the true damage there. By the super creeps in the mid lane. And that's dangerous times, as Rascal gets the face breaker onto Keen. Keen doesn't really care about it, but Ruler as well does a lot of damage to these turrets. True Shot Barrage lands.
That's
Ocean
big.
Drake's going to have to do some work here. See whether Afreeca can actually get themselves a team fight. This is what we were expecting from the Gen.G comp from the get-go, right?
No river skirmishes, just move S5.
Well, Keen does find himself into the back line. BDD looking to try and kite him out. Keen's health bar just yo-yoing right now as the Rise takes down the Galio. Not exactly the most important member of the team as the GA goes down for the Lee Sin. Ruler uses all of his buttons, and the Shockwave is too early onto Dread. And now Keen has found even more. Clid should go down here. Ruler still at full health. The rest of Afreeca now trying to chase them down.
That's not enough.
Nope. And remember, there's an Ocean Soul, so these health bars, they're going to be maximum very quickly. 49 seconds on this Elder. Rascal has his teleport available, will have flash when he respawns as well, and he's coming up a few seconds before this Elder.
Leo has a R. Lahans?
Yep, they're flashing onto Ruler, but he arcane shifts, get himself out of the way. Leo looking for BDD. If they manage to kill the Orianna, it is just huge. And Shred snipes him! That is massive. Ruler now has absolutely no mana left. As Dread looks for the Q, doesn't find it, but there is the Solar Flare and Ruler's dead. Afreeca will find the win in the end.
I don't know, they don't have a wave. There's no minions.
Right, well they should be able to find the Elder Drake and then the win maybe.
I hope so.
These are both the carries for Gen.G. As Afreeca, I mean there's still a turret here in the mid lane, not for long.
That might be it.
As this inhibitor will go down as well. There's
Surely.
not a lot of damage. We'll see whether Rascal's going to be able to get it done. If he hits all 5 members with a Haymaker, then maybe. As the Showstopper comes in, Gen.G going to go for one last fight. The Face Breaker is okay, but the damage from Afreeca should just be too high. As Leo is going to be enough to get this one done. Do they have any minions left? Feels like the aim of this, the story of this game
BDD?
right now. Yes, they do. BDD going to be spawning in 4 seconds, but the Nexus is dead, and Afreeca have done it.
Immaculate skirmishing from